Great to see everybody. I just want to take a quick moment. It's such an exciting year for us, and we're really excited about the retreat that's coming up. But I just wanted to highlight something that we've been praying about as a group of trustees over the last little while. And we were kind of thinking that maybe some of you weren't maybe that aware of this. But historically, Faith in Business, obviously when it was Richard, supported by Stephen, Richard was funded through his work at Ridley, and Stephen was generously giving his time for free. Obviously, we've moved on since then, and we had some funding for Peter's role, and we're now paying Gareth for the excellent job that he is doing, which means that financially we're in a very different situation to what we have been in previous years. And that means that we need more income to be able to finance those things. Recently, some of the funding that we had for Peter that was linked to God on Monday, which is now obviously on a cyclical 3-year cycle instead, has gone. And so therefore we need some more funding in to keep up the work that we're doing, and also to explore some of the possibilities for growing the organization in the future and growing the work that we're doing. Lots of amazing ideas about publishing some of the God on Monday work, what we're doing with Faith in Business Journal, obviously being able to potentially even widen the retreat out in the future as well. We currently actually are reaching between 100 and 200 people every month across Faith in Business Monthly, across the journal, across people that are attending the retreat. But there's actually only 13 people donating to Faith in Business, which, given there's a large proportion of people benefiting from this community, benefiting from the retreat, and benefiting from what God is doing through this. We'd love you to have a consideration about thinking about whether you could financially support. There are a number of different ways that you can do this, and Gareth will share that after this. And they come with some benefits too. So, depending on what you give, you can also get discounts off the retreat. So if you were thinking of coming to the retreat as well, that could also help with that as well. But really, we don't need a lot. We're not a highly cost impact organization in that sense. So really it's about, a couple of cups of coffee a month, and that kind of level. So, if everybody was giving 10 to 20 pounds a month, that could just make the difference of what we're doing. So I just ask you to prayerfully consider that. And when Gareth sends out the links afterwards, to think about how you could either through your company, if you've got a company, and how you could donate, because we are a charitable organisation, so there are obviously tax benefits to doing it that way, or as an individual that you're able to do, and to gift aid on top of that as well, which means we get that extra income. So I know that people don't like talking about giving, especially not in January post Christmas, but I always like to be upfront about these things, and to be direct about these things. And I think you'll realise that we're hoping to really give you a lot this year, and so it would just be helpful if we could have a few more supporters in there to be able to support that work.